Hello, today I'd like to show you my life in the photos, how I was growing up and how was my life in Russia since I was born until 20 years old. Let's begin. I chose the photos and I'm going to show it in chronological places, in chronological rate, I don't know. So from the very beginning to the end. So that's me. I think that's my first year, and on this photo here I'm just like little alcoholic. I don't know why all the babies look like that. I'm a bit older here, and I'm a little rapper or something. Here, I think maybe I'm 1 year in a hat and with a phone. Again, 1-2 years on a walk, and I'm already can walk, by the way. Such trendy shoes, they are like shining, like leather, shiny shoes. Again, me in a hat. Again, I think it's about 2 years old. I'm on the playground. And by the way, this house is house for kids with no parents or parents, or I'm not sure. Again, me on the playground. And what is that? That's me trying to do gymnastics. Still 2 years old. That's winter. I'm walking in winter time, and this photo is one of my favorite. I'm in the snow. I don't know why I'm lying like that, and it looks like I'm going to eat the snow. I think here I'm about 3 years old with a kitten. 3 years old again. Talking by phone. I enjoyed talking by phone. That's what my hobbies. I could do it by hours. Here I think I'm 4 years old, and here I look again like a little alcoholic who is going to check what's going on. I think maybe 5 years old, and I'm happy here. That's very typical, by the way, for many of my photos. 5 years old. Oh, in this one a bit older, sorry. Again, like 3 years old, and again I'm with a kitten. This one I think 4 years old. And here I'm like a little gremlin or goblin, I don't know how to say it in English. Can I say it like that? Yes, again 5 years old. Me on the playground. Again, I think 5 years old. 5, I think that's me in a circle. Or circus, sorry. Again, talking by phone. Even in kindergarten I had friends, and I talked with them by phone, with my grooms. I had one friend, a girl and a groom, and we talked by phone, and he told me, when you hang the phone, I still will be on the line, and I will be listening to beeps from you. Something like this. I was going to swimming pool, my family wanted me to swim well, and I actually swim well, and I love swimming very much. Not professionally, but just good. That's me with my Jiminy pig, and that's my great granddad car and the garden in their country house. 5 years old, and that's crazy how blonde I was. Till 7 years old I was really blonde. Here I'm very blonde. I can't believe that I was so blonde. That's also, I loved bath very much. I still love it. I still almost every day have a bath. And that's since the childhood, but when I was a kid I could sit there for several hours. That was crazy. Oh, that's like a picture, and I'm quite sad here. That's very typical me. Still, it's all still 5 years old. That's me in Egypt. We were there with my parents. I don't know where it is, somewhere. Oh, that was my favorite homeless kitten in our courtyard between our block of flats. His name was Rizhik, and that means Rusty. Still 5 years old. I love this photo. It's like a postcard, but again, my face here, like I'm very angry. I'm on the playground. That's me in kindergarten. We had photo session and I'm in traditional Russian look. This photo I like very much too. Again, I think 5, 6 years old. Again, I'm unhappy. And here we are in Egypt, I think, and I made a photo with a local girl. I don't remember her name, but we're holding hands. This one's 6 years old. We are in St. Petersburg suburb, which is called Petergov in Russian, and it's famous with its fountains. Again, 6 years old. That's my turtle. Her name was Mashka. That's when I was 6 years old, this kindergarten photo session. Look at this trendy girl. These tights, these shoes with this dress and this dog. I love this dog. And this one I like much more. This one is better. And this is my graduating party from kindergarten. This is my, how to call it, nanny in kindergarten, or teacher in kindergarten. It's still 6 years old. I swim in with the dolphins. And again with the dolphins. I'm 7 years old and look at the cat. That's my cat, by the way, the black one. And I don't know what's the crazy idea, why parents photo their kids like that. That's me that's my first day in school, the first grade. And here I think I suspect that it's not gonna be good for me. Oh, again, look at this trendy girl. So here I'm about 7 years old. Here it's winter. I'm not cheerful. Again, this white coat and these tights. Here I think I'm 8, 9 years old. 8, 9 again. I was visiting dance classes for a year, so it's me there before the study, before the lesson. When I was 8-9 years old, I also had a rat, and she loved sitting on my head while I was doing homework, and like that, and like that. And I had cat and rat at the same time, and I think now that was crazy. I don't know why my parents decided that this is a good idea. Also, my parents, they allowed me to paint the wallpapers, so I called my friends and we painted the flowers, and then they changed the wallpaper. That's me with my doll kitchen. Me again, I think about 8 years old again. That's me in my second grade, the first day of the second grade. It's the 1st September in Russia. It's my birthday and I am 9 years old here. This is a new year and I'm again 9 years old, I guess. My face is so sweet here, but I'm really worried of how I keep the cat. I hope that she's standing on her legs and I'm just put my hand here and I'm not grabbing her. New year again, 9 years old. Now I'm in a dress. I think the first one was at home, or maybe the first one I was 8 years old and this one 9. Because 9 years old, I remember that I was much more, how to say it, like for a party, dressed for a party. That's me with my another kitten. And that's, you see, that's a tragedy. I got a wound, very terrible. Again, 8-9 years old. And we were one more time in Egypt and I got Egypt braids and they glued it with real glue, and it was very difficult to remove this blue, I don't know how to call it, I'll type this word, so it was terribly difficult to remove them later. That's me with an awl. This photo, I think it already was. Here I think I'm about 10 years old and look, it's a New Year party and I'm in the look of Vietnamese girl. I'm very trendy. Me with a cat. And look here, I'm like a star in the hotel and I'm not cheerful with anything, nothing can satisfy me. Here I'm 11 years old, and this tradition, that's an old tradition to put the carpet on the wall, typical for Russian countries. Firstly because it's more warm when there is a carpet on the wall, and secondly because in Eastern traditions these prints, they have a meaning, and that's not respectful to step on these prints because they can be like gods or something. That's why. But now this tradition almost not exist, only sometimes it's reborn in some designs, so it's something like trendy, but that's just special style to make it trendy. But technically it almost not exists in Russian houses. That's about 12 years old, but these are studio photos and I don't perceive them as real. But the fact is that I almost don't have photos as a teenager because I thought that I'm ugly and I was shy, so I didn't like making photos. That's me in 14 years old. I like this photo. That's 15. And I'm sad. I'm sad teenager. Again, I'm sad teenager. That's, I think, 16, 17. Again, 16, 17, I think we did it almost at the same day. 17 and 18. I really like this. Let me show you this set of photos with unhappy girl in the restaurant and the kitty is the best there. But I'm really, again, I'm like a star who can't be satisfied with anything. 18 with the kitty. 18, I'm not happy at all. 18. Oh no, this one is 1920. 1920. Again, 19. That's interesting. I really like this photo. And this one I really like. 1920. 1920. We were playing poker here. 20. 20. Our winter and our winter. That's what I enjoy in life in the north, that you can have such kind of photos and such kind of landscapes. So that's it. I hope that this video was interesting for you. Thank you for watching, and bye bye.